So today's fact of the day is 5 times 4 equals 20, which is 4 times 5 equals 20. Okay, and we've got our 5, which we've timesed by 4 to make 4 lots of 5. And altogether, should we count it? It's 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so what I'd like you to do now is to solve the divisions, and then how many other facts can you think of to go with our fact of the day? Don't forget, you can do drawings, you can do divisions, you can do multiplications, but you've got to stick with these digits, and it's either times or divide, please. Okay. So here's an example of some of the facts you might have found. So 20 divided by 5 is 4, 20 divided by 4 equals 5. So using those facts, we can work out that 50 times 4 would be 200. 200 divided by 4 would equal 50. 200 divided by 5 would equal 40. If we have 4 stars, each with 5 points, there would be 20 points altogether. And if you take 4 50p's, you will have £2. So take 50p, multiply it by 4, you've got £1, £2. Hopefully you found some of these answers and mega facts. Okay, everybody, so today everybody's picked up their packs now, I believe, so that's absolutely brilliant. Well done, Year 3. You need to go into your pack, find the maths section with the lovely beanstalks on it, ready for next week, and you should have a little workbook that looks like this. Now, it's 4 pages, page 1 of 4, so check you've got all 4 pages. I've just stapled them together to hold them all together. So this is a little bit of an assessment, a little bit of a quiz. So parents and carers, if you can bear it, if you can let your child do this as independently as possible, have a go on their own. And then what I'm going to do later in the video, so we're going to leave a little pause, and then I'm going to show you the answers, and then you can work through it. At that point, work through it with them, really help them to kind of understand how they could have worked it out and all those sorts of things. But have a go on their own first, because that will really show us how good their understanding is and what kind of gaps we've got that we might just need to fill. So I'm just going to talk it through with you. So we're going to put the name and the date on there. Now it starts off quite easy, gets a bit more challenging, like our little assessments usually do. So first of all, we've got circle the odd numbers. Now we haven't talked a lot about odd numbers recently, so just as a little reminder, those odd numbers are the ones that end in 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9, and the evens are the ones that you'll find in the 2 times table. So count up the numbers that you see, that one's already been counted for you, so that's nice and easy, and circle, put a circle around the odd numbers. And there's just some simple ones here. Complete these calculations. And if you need to draw things out, draw things out. If you want to have some equipment with you, you can have some equipment. If you're using your fingers, that's absolutely fine. Can you do these times calculations? Okay. Now, this should be lovely and easy because it's what we do with our fact of the day every day. Can you write 2 division and 2 multiplication calculations to match this array? So you are going to have to count very carefully to make sure you've got the right number in the group and how many groups you've got. So do you agree or disagree? So there are some sentences there. Do you agree with them? Do you think they're right or do you think they're wrong? So if you say agree, you're going to say because and give me a reason. If you say disagree, you're going to say because and give a reason as well. Well done. Okay, so the next one. Now, match the model to the correct calculation. So which of these 3 arrays or, the sort of thing we see on Fact of the Day matches the calculation on the right? And you can draw lines to match them up. I don't know, I haven't counted them yet, so don't copy what I've just shown you. Work it out for yourself. And with these, it might be worth writing next to them what you can see. Okay. Circle the multiples that the 2, 5 and 10 times tables share. So which of these are in the 2 times table, the 5 times and the 10 times table for that one? Right. Circle the 2 models that represent the same multiplication and record the multiplication to match. So which of these arrays match and what is the calculation, the times calculation. Right, write the words in the table to match the correct operation. So which are there? If you don't want to write them all out, I don't mind if you just do an arrow to show which box they belong in. Okay, and lovely. And remember, you've got your mind map back at the front of your book, front of your maths book, to have a look at if you get a bit stuck there. Use what you have and use what you've learned. Okay, which of these are right and which of these are wrong? So this is a bit like our truths and fibs. If you think it's right, you can give it a tick. If you think it's wrong, you give it a cross. Okay. Identify, that just means work out and write down, 3 even numbers between 10 and 20. How many 10s make 70? Draw the big hand on the clock to show where 20 minutes past would be. Okay, so that doesn't sound like a multiplication one, but it is in a way, isn't it? Because you're counting around your clocks in 5s. And then this one will definitely need a drawing or a number sentence, some sort of working out. The farmer has 40 eggs. He puts them in boxes of 10. So how many boxes will he need? Working out in the box, answer in the little box. Oh, we're nearly there. Final sheet. Okay, missing calculations. Again, fact of the day. This is why we do our fact of the day every day. It really helps us when we come to these sorts of questions. Missing numbers, matching to arrays, what's true, what's false. Have a go. Okay, now write a division calculation to find the answer to half of 22. As I said, they are getting harder. If you're not sure, have a go. If you think you know it, show me what you know. And then again, another hard one. In the theatre, there are 12 rows of seats with 10 seats in each row. Now, if half of these seats are full, how many tickets have been sold? That's a 2-step problem. Sounds easy to start with, but there's 2 steps. Read it carefully, try and solve it. Okay, I'm now going to leave a little pause. I do not want any peeking at the answers. Have a really good go. I think you can do all of this. I think we've shown you enough over the last couple of weeks for you to be able to have a really good go at this. And of course, it doesn't matter if you get any of the answers wrong. It will just show you where you need to learn some more and how we can help you. Okay, so I've actually had to split this video in 2 because it was so long. So when you have finished your work, you may click on part 2 video for today. That is the answers and I talk them through. Okay, look forward to seeing you on the second video in about half an hour. See you soon.